What's up, guys? Welcome to a very special episode, I guess you could say, of the Voice of Somebody podcast. Hopefully, you guys know by now, my name is Francisco, aka DJ Starion, and I'm doing this a little bit differently today because I am doing it both on video and on podcast. And I want to do this for a couple of reasons. I want to try out some new equipment that I got, so I just wanted to try it out. Like, I got a light and a microphone, and hopefully it sounds a lot better when I do like YouTube vlogs and stuff, which is something that I want to do a lot more. So I know I've been kind of slacking on the podcast front, and I haven't been slacking in terms of I've been slacking in terms of getting content out. I'm trying to find people from different walks of life, in conversations with a couple people right now to see about doing an episode. And ideally, what I would like to do is put them both on podcast form, but then also on video form too, because I feel like with the YouTube community, it gives you a chance to like kind of like comment and and share and view it in different ways that and engage with it in different ways that you may not be able to do on a podcast form. So I definitely want to try and do that. Hopefully it works. You know me, I'm a perfectionist. I want to keep it all nice and spicy for you guys. It's like, ooh, she's a spicy one. But in terms of that, first of all, I hope everybody is doing well. I mean, the last time we talked, that has been a lot has changed since then. Like, a lot. I think last time when we spoke with Billy, who is amazing and has really, really put himself out there. And I'm so proud of him. And, I wish him nothing but the utmost success in the world. I hope he keeps skyrocketing from here, does big things, makes his voice heard. And I I love the dude to death, man. Like, no joke. I love him. Like, and that was such a fun show to do. I want to do more stuff like that. Like, I'm gonna have a lot of people from the wrestling community come on. Hopefully, have some more people from the music community come on. I thought about maybe doing another episode with Raven Black because that was a really fun one. But I also want to do one kind of closer to when their new album comes out and kind of do like a then versus now thing. Because when we talked with Raven last time, that was before all of this shit went down. So it would be interesting to kind of get a perspective of then versus now. So hopefully that's something we can do. If not, that's cool too. Um, I did have some other interviews lined up. Back in April, I was actually, and this sucks too because it was gonna be during WrestleMania weekend, and I was gonna do like a couple vlogs. I had a podcast lined up. I was actually gonna do an interview with Julian Kay, um, but obviously that fell through, and now the tour is canceled. So, fortunately, that won't be happening. But if you do listen to them, or even if you don't, check out their new album, Harmonic Disruptor. It actually just came out like a couple months ago, but definitely check it out. It is fucking amazing. Um, but on that note, I know I'm actually been doing a lot of stuff like on my music end, which has been so much fun. Um, I got I got a lot of new new musical toys. I'm actually looking at a lot of them right now, and I know if you're listening to this on a podcast version, you can't see it, um, but some of the things like I have like a new mixer. I have a couple keyboards, Novation Launchpad. My favorite toy that I've had so far is probably the Arturia Mini Lab. That thing is a beast. Definitely recommend it. Especially if you're into like analog synths. It comes with like a light version of Analog Lab. I would definitely recommend upgrading it to the full version. I don't usually do that when it comes to software, but with the amount that you get and just the pure customization factor, it's definitely worth the upgrade. So if you do get one of those, they're very they're cheap on Amazon. They're like $120, and you can get pretty quick shipping on it too. So definitely recommend doing that. I mean, I have that keyboard. I have the Ivory Keys Pro, the 37 key. I have an Akai MPD 218 drum pad. Also got a 6-string Jackson guitar, 4-string Ibanez micro bass. So I have a lot of options, and that's what I want. You know, I just want the options to kind of create some like unique stuff. And I do actually have an album out, by the way. So um, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can probably see it on my banner. But it's called Super Cyanide. It is out right now on Apple Music, on Spotify, on Amazon Music, Google Play. I think it's on Tidal. I don't know. I can't think. It's on. Just search it. You can find it. Listen to it. Get it. It's awesome. I mean, I I did put a lot of work into it, and it's just when the creativity flows, you just have to go for it. You just gotta put shit down and see what comes up. You experiment. There's for every song on that album, there's probably about 11 songs on there. There was actually quite a few that did not make the cut. Um, One of them I actually ended up releasing as like a music video on my Facebook channel, which um, that one called Sombra. That one, if you go to facebook.com/architect DJ Sorion, you can actually watch it. That's the only place you can see it. It's not on YouTube. It's not anywhere else. Um, but other than that, I mean, I've just been just kind of doing things as kind of taking things day by day. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, that's what you got to do, especially in times like this. You just have to take things one day at a time because you don't know what the future is going to hold for you. And you know me, like I'm a very like optimistic person now. I mean, I wasn't like that before, obviously, until I got the help that I needed as I adjust my beanie. Um, but that's just stuff that I you know, never really like talked about or anything like that until I started doing stuff like this, like until I started doing YouTube, until I started doing podcasting, because there's a lot of stories out there that that need to be heard, like the whole thing the other day with Dak Prescott, like him being open about having having depression and having all these thoughts because his brother passed away, and that's super duper rough. And there was actually a video that Stephen A. Smith, or it was on ESPN, of Stephen A. Smith, talking about how he can relate, and that I related to that just as much because when you lose somebody, especially somebody that has been so close, so dear to you, like with Stephen A. Smith with his brother and his mom, and like me with with my parents, like I was super close to them, and to have both of them taken away in kind of a short period of time, it's like you freak out, like you don't know what to do, like you don't, like you have people around you to confide in you, but at the same time, it's like, they may not have been there your entire life, unless they're like, unless they're family. I mean, I've had people like my best friend has told me that even my mom treated him more like a mother than his own did. And and a lot of my old friends, like when she first passed away, a lot of my friends told me, they told me that, like they commented on Facebook. They're like, dude, they're like, I considered your mom like my second mom, because that's just how she was, and that's kind of the kind of the thought process, and kind of the values that she instilled in me. And I try to do that too. Like, I try to help other people as much as I can. Sometimes all you have to do is listen, because a lot of people, they try to say like, oh, well, you should do this or you should do that. It doesn't work for everybody. Like, sometimes you just need to be there and just listen to what they're saying. That's it. You don't have to, they just want to vent, and that's perfectly fine. I mean, sometimes, like, I wish I could have had that. Like, even just growing up. Like, there were things I was able to talk about with my mom. But I wish back then I would have had an outlet like this. Otherwise, who knows? And I think, like, now I have a very, like, stable stable base. Like, I have my girlfriend here. You know we we bond. You know we talk. And it's definitely a lot better, and it helps me so much. And, like, I should warn you right now, I'm probably gonna go on tangents throughout all this, and I'm not gonna take up a lot of time today. Like, this is gonna be like one of, like, those .5 episodes, so it's not gonna be like a full episode. Mainly because it's also going on YouTube too. But um, I just wanted to, just check in, you know, let all of you guys know that I'm doing all right. And I'll be on Twitch, I'll be on YouTube, I'll be on TikTok. Like, I recorded like 3 TikToks today, because it's like, I sat down today and I was like, I'm gonna create some music. I'm gonna try to work on some synths, maybe, work on a couple riffs or something like that. And I'm just like, I got nothing. Like, I'm just stuck. So I'm like, why not? I'm like, I got my tripod set up. I might as well just do some TikToks or something. So that's what I did. And what really pisses me off too is that I ordered a tripod off of Amazon. Like one of, like, those Gorilla Pod type things. And the one that I had right now, it's all the way over there. I'm not getting it, but it's kind of old. So, like, the only other tripod I have is this guy, which, if you can't see on camera, or if you can't see this, since if you're listening, it's a DJI Osmo Mobile 3, which is fantastic. But when it comes to certain things, it can be a little bit of overkill. So, I just I grabbed one of my tripods, and I didn't realize that all the features I was literally looking for, like to stabilize on a vertical scale while still having a cold shoe mount on here to mount on my microphone, which is right up here, and then my light, which is straight above me, to mount those, like, securely. And I didn't realize I had a tripod the whole time. I'm still gonna keep the other one, because, like, having that little portable one too that I can, like, take wherever, and mount it and still be hopefully be stable. But pretty sad when you order stuff on Amazon and you know it's coming today and you totally forget what you just ordered. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. That's the point of 2020 that I'm at in my life. Like, yeah. So, anyways, I am going to cut this video. If you guys aren't already subscribed, please subscribe to the podcast. You can subscribe to my YouTube, youtube.com/RedStarAcura. Um, follow me on Facebook, Architect DJ Starion. Pretty much every other social media. I think I'm like, yeah, every other social media I'm DJ Starion on there. So it's like you could just search me and literally find me on like every fucking platform there is. But anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there, please. I shouldn't even have to say this, but wear your goddamn mask. Please. Do it for everybody else. Like, I don't like wearing masks. I still do it. I have fun with it. I have crazy ass masks. I have a mask that looks like fucking Pentagon Jr.'s mask. I have another mask that looks like Samurai del Sol's mask. I have one that has a Ouija board on it. Like, if you're gonna go out there and you're gonna have some masks, at least have fun with it too. Like put some personality behind it. Except for I got a couple Blackcraft masks because, I know like living in Florida, you get a lot of like conservative Christian people around you, and that's like my way of telling, stay the fuck away from me, please. And not just because I don't know if you have the Rona or not, but that's a whole different conversation. I ain't about to get into that bullshit. So, but yeah, you guys have yourselves a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. As always, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.